communication in kindergartens affect the psychosocial development of the children. To make this research more meaningful, I've worked with the kindergarten staff to evaluate their communication and the impact of these communicative abilities in the psychosocial development of the children. The aim was to understand the main communicative barriers at work and the level of psychosocial development of preschool children. Also, to discover what strategies were commonly used to overcome the barriers or conflicts that arise as a cause of work. As we will see below, it's significant and there is a strong link between the FSC communication variable in the organization kindergartens and the children development level variable. The gender variable has no correlation with the communication in kindergartens and the development level of preschool children. And there is no meaning between gender and development level variable. The purpose of this study is the identification of the advantages and discovery of the strategy used by organization kindergartens to overcome differences, conflicts in the workplace, and the promotion of the psychosocial development of preschool children. Kindergartens, as a professional people organization with a view of achieving a common object, have a human research unit that takes care of the organization and performance of their work. Organization kindergartens are a mix of people who need to understand each other and cooperate every day. Those who have good communication do their job well and are usually mind-open, curious, patient, and aware. These basic skills help in nurturing a friendly, personal, and intuitive approach to organize. How communication contributes? The study of communication at the workplace has tried to answer the question, how do people understand each other? Now we understand that communication issues are enabled in other complex questions such as what kind of communication is needed for the majority of employers who also have common goals at work? How does communication, not just tolerance contribute to create a respectful environment when we have a common goal? Communication is the ability to share your beliefs, values, ideas, and feelings. Is the foundation of all contacts. We can have different backgrounds, but when we try to express our feelings and share opinions with others, we all do the same. Perhaps the result of a sent message may be different, but the reason who people are communicating is because the aim to be is the same. As a way to emphasize the importance of human activity communication, let's look at some of these reasons. Communication allows you to get information about the people. Communication helps to meet interpersonal needs. Communication creates personal identities. Communication affects others. The purpose of this study is the identification of the current workplace advantages and barriers and the discovery of the strategies that kindergartens use to overcome and solve problems and achieve results. Hypothesis: in kindergartens where educators have effects communication, they have the best results, so level of psychosocial development in their work with children. In the case we have a dependent variable, the development of psychosocial skills of preschool children, and independent variable, the communicative efficiency. For conducting the study, two main lines were used: analysis and collection of data, theoretical materials including review of the relevant literature, and international study conducted in these fields. The literature was used to have a general picture of the advantages, problems, and benefits that organizations that operate in the field of children education may have. Analysis and collection of practical data, including realization of questionnaires conducted with managers and employers of the organization, so kindergartens, are analysis from the children observation to evaluate their development skill. The result methodology. In this thesis, quantitative methods of researches were used. The quantitative study relates to the way of collecting information by asking individuals who are a subject of research belonging to a representative sample throughout a standardized procedure aimed at studying the correlation that exists throughout variables. The sample in this case, we have a non-probability sample, sampling throughout quotes. I have selected this sample with quotes because it's mostly used in researches as well as obtained profound information and knowledge about the selected population. Measure instrumental and questions of research study. The questionnaire selected for the assessment of the study was obtained from an Italian consulting company, Pyramid, translated and then modified to be adapted to the confirmation or not of the hypothesis if it results to have effective communication between the staff in the kindergarten and the reflection of the development level of the children who are attending the same. The questionnaire contains 25 questions that serve as indicator for the communicative context. The select sample is in the non-probability category and sampling is selected through quotes. There are although 14 questionnaires divided into 4 kindergarten, 2 state-owned and 2 private kindergartens, Beptusha and Lulebor, subjected to including the heads of these kindergartens and the educators working there. Realization is all done by me in order to have a better explanation of the above questions. The second test is the one to which the children of third group, preschool children of these kindergartens, have been subjected. Result of the study. After collecting the data according of the procedure described in the methodology of the work and verifying the reliability of the 2 assessment tests of communication skills, the Kessel test for development of preschool children and the field obtained of psychosocial skills of these children through